One, I had selected and recruited to the post of Inspector of Central Excise through examination for recruitment to the post of Inspector CEIT, etc. 1996 conducted the SEC on 28/4/1996, which was conducted on Central Link Zonal Scheme. But the Honorable Supreme Court, by its judgment dated 9/12/1996 in number so-and-so, Radhisham versus so-and-so, struck down the scheme of zone-wise selection and ruled that in future no such selection should be made on basis. Accordingly, a re-examination was conducted by SEC on 13/6/1999 on all India basis, and after interview, and its final result was published in the year 2001, wherein SEC has prepared all India merit list of selection candidate and forwarded the same to CBEC for further allocation. But after receiving the All India merit list of selected inspector, the CBC had allocated them to different zones arbitrarily without giving them an option to choose their zones of posting, despite knowing fact that there is huge disparity in promotion among the different zones. Yes. And let's say page 167, paragraph 5. Yes. On examination of the facts, this case in compliance with the direction of the Honorable CAT Guwahati bench, Guwahati White order dated so and so, it is found that on the basis of result of Inspector of Central Excise Income Tax 1996 re-examination, 25 candidates were recommended by SEC. The criteria of allocation of 1996, which was to allocate the neighboring commissionerates on the basis of domicile and nearest to his or her hometown in order of merit. The allocation was done in proportion of the vacancies in that zone, as percentage of the total vacancies, and taking into account the domicile. Sir Anil Kumar Sharma, SLC number so and so, whose home address was Sultan Pokhar West, Porsiganj district, Aira, Bihar, was allocated Shillong zone. It was conscious decision of the board to make allocation of the candidates proportionate to the vacancies in the zone as percentage of total vacancies. The contention of Sri Anil Kumar Sharma that the allocation was made arbitrary is not correct. It is also stated that direct recruit inspector are selected on the result of All India competitive examination conducted by the Staff Selection Commission on the basis of an All India merit list. The selected candidates are allocated to one of the several zones cadres. Once the selected candidate for the post of inspector, Central Excise Preventive Officer of Examination are allocated to a particular zone, he she gets placed in that seniority list of the cadre in accordance with the provisions contained in para 4.1 of the notified recruitment rules, which states that each commissionerate shall have its own separate cadre unless otherwise directed by the Central Board of Excise and Customs. Paragraph 6. Promotion to the next post in the zonal seniority basis and not on the all India seniority basis. The inspector who join in particular zone will get promotion in the zone only whenever vacancies arise due to superannuation, promotion or to higher higher grades, creation of new posts pertaining to particular zone cadre. As per the draft seniority list of Inspector Central Excise of Shillong Zone as on 22/8/2014, Sri Anil Kumar Sharma appears at serial number 352 of the seniority list, and the last officer promoted under unreserved category is Srimati Narinda Kharkhongar, appearing at serial number 161, and her date of joining as direct deputy inspector is 13/6/1995. Hence, no inspector junior to Sri Anil Kumar Sharma has been promoted in the Shillong zone. In view of the above, since the promotion to the next post is on zonal seniority basis and not all India seniority basis, Sri Anil Kumar Sharma, inspector who joined in Shillong zone, will get his next promotion in that zones according to his zonal seniority whenever vacancy arises. And accordingly, it's repeated. So we are maintaining cadre on the basis of zones. There are 21 zones in the entire CBSE lot. And he was allocated Shillong zone. And no junior to him was promoted till that lot. London Tribunal exhibit page, order started page 15. Okay. Order starts from page 15 lots. And operative part is at page 49. Paragraph 47 lots. Yes. In view of what has been discussed in the foregoing paragraphs and ratio laid down by the Honorable Supreme Court, including CAT Principal Bench, as cited above, we deem it fit and proper to direct respondents, authority more particularly CBEC, to take earnest initiative for streamlining the rules and regulations in case of inspector as well as superintendent in order to maintain equality and rationality with reasonableness and to diffuse the genuine hard-burning public deprivation amongst the employee in the matter of promotion. The respondents are of the view are to review the entire issue on the basis of principle that seniority of merit shall not be disturbed while making the next promotion to the employee and to consider the case of the applicant for promotion to the post of superintendent by convening DPC, and if he is found fit, he shall be promoted to such post at least for the date of his junior Sri Gyanesh Kumar was promoted ordinarily or ordered accordingly. The entire exercise shall be carried out within 6 months, so and so. So, Lordship, when we are maintaining zonal wise seniority, and he is put in the Shillong zone, and no, and Gyanand Prasad is belong to other zone also. And rule speaks, Lordship, as quoted by the authorities. Lordship, I am placing the rules. 4.1. 4.1 of the rules. 4.1. Each commissioner shall have its own separate cadre unless otherwise directed by the Central Board of Excise and Customs. And till that, Lordship, we are maintaining zone-wise cadres, Lordship, in case of inspectors. Yes. But if there is a direction of the BSc. It is a letter. This is a letter dated 16 January 2003.
Yeah.
I am directed to say that the question of declaring Chief Commissioner of Central Excise Customs as cadre controlling authority in respect of staff of Group B level had been under consideration of the Central Board of Central Excise and Customs, herein referred to as the board of some time. It has now been decided by the board that all the powers are presently being exercised by respective commissioner as cadre controlling authority should henceforth be exercised by the respective chief commissioner. However, there would be no merger of bifurcation of existing cadre. That is, the function of each cadre controlling authority shall be exercised separately and independently by the chief commissioner. This is implied that the independent entity of each cadre shall remain intact and unchanged. Under the circumstances, Lordship, the direction of the tribunal to consider the case of the petitioner is not sustainable, Lord, unless the rule is there, Lord. So this is our case.
Yes.
Please, your Lord.
Yes.
My lord, the basic grievance of the petitioner before the tribunal was that although his selection was on all India seniority basis, but his cadre was allocated to Shillong on an arbitrary method.
When this first time this whatever the posting in Shillong zone was objected by you.
Yes,
When?
that was 2014.
That
When-
was so 2002 to 2004 to 2014, you remain silent.
No, the reason is that, my lord, during the 2014, the first set of promotions were made.
Whatever it is.
And then, my lord, it came to light. Then it came to light that because they maintained a zonal seniority list,
But
therefore,
this is the rule says.
no, my lord, I'm coming to,
says it.
I'm coming to it, my lord. The reason is that, my lord, the appointments were made, when the selection was made, the selection was to be made initially on zonal basis. That was,
Radhesham,
yes, that was struck down by the Honorable Supreme Court.
Fine.
And since thereafter the process of recruitment was undertaken, so it was a bona fide belief that the rules were,
Despite of these rules,
no, these rules came later, my lord.
No.
when
This came 2002.
2002,
2002, the recruitment was in the year 1996.
but ultimately the recruitment was completed in the year 2004.
Recruitment was completed in the year 2002 itself, but the appointments were made later,
Appointments, you joined the service on 2004.
2004.
2004.
2004.
These rules were in vogue at that time.
Yes.
And these rules specifically says the seniority will be maintained zonal wise.
zonal wise. Now,
You have not challenged the validity of this rule at any point of time.
no,
You have also not raised any objection regarding your allocation to the Shillong zone, as the other persons have contested or objected, and their zones were changed.
yes.
You have never done that.
No, I made a grievance, my lord. I made a grievance, and therefore in the first round of litigation, which was not considered,
Yeah.
and therefore in the first round of litigation, the honorable tribunal directed
That's another thing.
that it has to be.
Have you ever objected before this promotion granted to one Gyanendra Kumar or whatever? the
Yes,
name is?
Gyanendra Kumar.
Have you, prior to that, have you objected regarding your this allocation of belonging zone or anything else?
No, my lord, the basic fact that it was a zonal selection made 2002 when I joined, the fact that it was basically a zonal selection made, that was unknown to me. Only when, my lord, my lord, that was because of the reason that well, that was because of the reason that the zonal selection was to be done away with.
Not aware of that, then it's okay. You can't take now recourse of this.
Now,
You are saying that you are not aware of the rules that can't.
Well,
be
my
excused.
submission before your lordship would be, even these rules will not obstruct my way. It will not come on my way, my lord. I'm just explaining, my lord. The tribunal has considered this aspect of the matter. They put a reference of the rule before the honorable tribunal. The tribunal was alive to the issue that there is a set of rules in the name of these recruitment rules 2002.
And
Now-
without even setting aside that rule
No, my
or
lord,
quashing that rule, whether the benefit can be granted.
now there is in the rule, my lord, the wording is this, my lord, if I understand it correctly, my lord. The rule says that notwithstanding anything contained in sub-rule 1, the jurisdictional chief commissioner of central excise may, if he considers to be necessary or expedient in the public interest, so to do, subject to such conditions as he may determine, having regard to the circumstances of the case and for reasons to be recorded in writing, order any post in the commissionerate of central excise to be filled by absorption of persons holding the same or comparable post, but belonging to the cadre of another commissionerate. So therefore, what my
Oh, that will,
therefore, my lord, therefore, my lord, if today the chief commissioner wants, he can fill up a post in Delhi commissionerate by a person holding this analogous post in any other commissionerate.
Fine.
So that is the purport of
subject
this,
to the conditions.
subject to the conditions, of course, and that has to be reasons for reasons to be recorded in writing. So therefore, this rule is not as such an absolute embargo on my allocation of zones.
That simply says this fortifies their claim that each commissioner is separate. That's why only this provision that a person from the other commissionerate can be absorbed in other
And yes, in other,
commissionerate, subject to such conditions and reasons to be recorded.
yes. And
It's altogether different. In fact, that doesn't mean that his seniority belongs to this particular zone, remain the same.
there, no, my lord, on the same situation, my lord, there are instances I have mentioned in the pleadings, my lord. Other persons who, as your lordship has said, other persons who had objected.
Sir, objected and then they changed,
Yes.
their allocation was changed. Have you ever objected?
No, that is the direction of the honorable tribunal now, that since this allocation was done arbitrarily, because he was appearing,
That allocation, now you question after 10 years, how can you question that allocation now? That's the sole thing, even though maybe you have some force in your argument that allocation was not fair or not or discriminatory. After 10 years, how can you raise
No.
this objection, sir?
now, Millard, I may just place the fact in this form, Millard. As on date, Millard, the applicant has already promoted to he has been already promoted to the post of superintendent.
When
That was the
in
promotion,
Shillong zone,
yes, and that was 2017.
Okay, fine.
2017. Now, only thing that is surviving in the consideration of the respondents, sorry, my lord, the writ petitioner is that, my lord, whether they can give me consequential benefits of promotion because the cadre allocation was done wrongly. That is the only thing they have to
Now-
consider now.
Whatever it may be, you just satisfy us that your cadre allocation, you can challenge the cadre allocation after 10 long years.
My lord, to
So,
that, to
The
that,
other persons have immediately approached and their cadre was changed.
is is a difficulty, my lord. That cadre allocation was,
That is very fatal.
that was not challenged. That was not challenged. But the tribunal, my lord, if your lordship will kindly come to page 47, 41, my lord, the tribunal has examined this aspect of the matter, whether in the face of the rules, my lord, there can still be a case for consideration.